Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Doug from the second time around. Welcome to the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about my Venezianico collection. It's an Italian company owned by two brothers. And as you saw the previous video, I was able to interview Alberto Morelli. Really, they're good people. They respond very quickly when you ask them a question. Their customer service is almost second to none. So anyways, the one thing that really attracted me to Venezianico was that they're really into the stone dials, or as I like to call them, the mineral dials, and I just love those things. Whether it be malachite, tiger's eye, turquoise, you name it. They've come out with a lot of watches, and they're a micro brand. I don't really believe that because they produce a lot of watches. But long story short, I've bought quite a few of theirs and will continue to as long as they produce these quality watches. Their watches either have a Swiss movement or the Japanese movement, and they're just beautiful watches. And they were even mentioned by Nico Leonard, who's a famous YouTuber, as an up-and-coming watch company. Something to keep an eye on. So anyways, this is my collection. I hope you enjoy it, and you folks take care and stay safe. The Venezianico Amazonite, another one of their mineral or stone dials, and this one's a limited edition, sold several years ago, and I was able to find a pre-owned one. And this is their red coral, one of their newer watches that came out. Many of these stone dials are limited editions. Usually about 500 of the watches come out. And this is the amethyst dial. Now, a lot of people were saying that I must really be into dive watches. And I do like the tool watches. Being former military, to me, that's what I normally wore. But I'm really into these different minerals. And Venezianico, they just have stunning dials, in my opinion. So again, this is the amethyst. Screw up this name because I'm not Italian, but this is their Australian or Australian Ultra Black. And this is painted with the Japanese paint, Mizu. And it sucks up 99.4% of all the light. And to me, this is just a stunning dress watch. Just pure black. And finally, a non-mineral dialed watch. This is a skeletonized watch, and I just thought it was really cool and decided I need to get one. And the agate dial. Now, you've seen a lot of these rubber straps with the Venezianico, and they're really comfortable. Now, one of my favorite stones for a dial, and this is the malachite. So when I bought my first the malachite from Venezianico, I didn't really like the dial. Ended up giving it to my youngest son. And then on the lapis lazuli, I also didn't really like the dial that I received. So I gave that to my oldest son, and then I rebought on the used market both the lapis that you saw earlier and this malachite. But that green dial is just stunning to me. Well, I'm starting off with this one of my collection. This is an apatite. It's a mineral stone, very similar to the lapis lazuli. And this watch is one of the rarest ones out there with Venezianico, and maybe who knows. This watch was a prototype. They initially were debating whether they would do the apatite or the lapis lazuli, and you can see that silver minerals in there. It's phosphorus, and they went with the lapis. This watch was a prototype and was accidentally sold. The gentleman in Italy that I bought this from had ordered the lapis, and when he opened the box, he found this watch. And he contacted Venezianico and spoke to them, and it definitely was a mistake, and maybe the only one in existence. I actually interviewed Alberto Morelli from Venezianico. You saw that in the previous video, and they may have destroyed any other of the prototype of this one, and he was really surprised that I had this. Spent a lot of money on it because, again, it's one of a kind out there in the world as far as we know. And this is their turquoise dial. Now this is one of their newer watches. This is what they're calling the Tri-Damascus. They basically took titanium and put fire to it and made a Damascus fold type dial. And we're now seeing a lot of companies beginning to copy this. Venezianico was one of the first watch companies that came out with this Tri-Damascus. It's an absolutely beautiful watch. Now I just showed you the apatite. This is the one that Venezianico decided to go with, the lapis lazuli. And this is what the rest of the world got. I absolutely love these mineral stones, especially the lapis and the malachites.